doing our best. We begin this a new and better life by burning off our family slice of that virgin rainforest. Often before I rolled that big yellow school bus, I'd been racing on crank for like days on end. We forced our kidnapped women mules to swallow bags of heroin and then flew them off to the U.S. I adapted to the new technology by selling photos of my drug sex sales force on the internet. The indigenous quickly sickened and died from our influenza-ridden gifts of red plaid wool blankets. My fate was to recruit suicide bombers, but only by God's great will, not to sacrifice my own life. When they finally caught me in the act, I quickly pleaded innocent and, after that, claimed insanity. It turned out his last tortured words of wisdom were that he simply really needed to take a crap. I rushed to each new disaster, bought out victims on bogus paper, collected federal aid, and walked. I pimped my 13-year-old at the truck stop after school when I got too drug-uglied to earn my own habit. We smashed a few lame old family pictures before we took off in her long-dead husband's tired car. He made a martyr's goodbye video, but sadly, Allah's hand detonated his vest early, and only he died. I drank my way into fitful sleep every night once I had firmly convinced myself that I really liked it. Chancing upon their mishap, we opportunistically robbed them to the boom of our loud gangsta rap. I found true sexual fulfillment while working as a night attendant at the nursing home. Look, we only spend the donations of the faithful to better help spread the word of our Savior. We drowned several perfect baby girls before she bore me the son that we both so desired. I huffed all kinds of solvents until they finally locked my brain-damaged ass up in this place for good. Just made damn sure that stupid dog of mine would bite any stranger who came close to my trailer. I abandoned my kids until I was old, broke, and wasted, and heard my son got a disability pension. My unmarried granddaughter had her first kid even younger than my single-parent grandmother. Every year I assaulted one of the quieter, weaker ones from my position of power as their counselor. I was always abusive and often overdosed on prescription meds during my neocon talk show rants. Verily, I righteously spread my seed among the younger women who found Jesus at our revivals. We attacked them over their fictional WMDs, but still proudly displayed huge stockpiles of our own. He earmarked lots of access, subsidies, and legislation for those who had paid to have him elected. He studiously practiced speeches that corporate donors paid others to tailor just for him to read aloud. As they had explained it all to him quite well, his beliefs were rock solid, so his delivery was very earnest. I spent quality time with my personal savior and always emerged quite calm and right on message. It really hurt me when my boy was tossed off that 12th birthday gift ATV right onto his helmetless head. We tied the kids out onto the clothesline so we could go off in the modular while we were still high. I gave him a bag of Doritos, a 44-ounce Mountain Dew, and locked them in the van behind the bar. We trained orphan 10-year-olds to kill by making it exciting and drug-enhanced game. I was talking and ran the four-way stop sign, but my girlfriend and I both swore to the cops that he had hit us. We felt so good about being too big to fail that we spent lavishly to avoid any new regulations. We strapped the women with nail bombs because our sacred religion forbade their being searched.